Good afternoon and welcome to Entertainment Now, right here on Spectrum Television from the beautiful hills of Ipiakuran, right here in Akwa Ibom State. Quite an exciting Wednesday afternoon to be back. Lots of talking points, lots of exciting stories. We've got lots of people in the news as well. Just like you know, we have to bring you the trending stories, the exciting stories in the world of entertainment. Well, today's Wednesday, and I'm sure you've had a very nice. It's been quite sunny right here in Uyo, but we are still slugging it out and trying to bring you the exciting stories we have for you. My name is Tina, but you can call me the Big Step. I would be best of friends. I'm excited to be your anchor for today, standing in for your girl, Vera Philip, and we'll do the best we can to give you exciting conversation today in Entertainment Now. We'll take a quick breather, and when we're back, Entertainment Now begins. Well, first on our plate for today is comedian. Talking about Warri Pikin, as the popular Nigerian comedian Anita Oswaha has issued a playful warning to those consistently asking about her due dates. Remember, the lady is pregnant, and lots of Nigerians have been asking, what's happening? When are you going to give birth? Well, taken to her Instagram page, the comedian shared a funny video featuring her daughter. In the clip, she humorously slapped her daughter after she asked when she would give birth, mimicking the nosy questions she often receives from fans and followers. Well, her post quickly went viral, with fans flooding the comment section with laughter emojis and light-hearted reactions. We'll just take a look at the video right now.
Swallow up. What? And this is general warning to all of you. Question. You won't ask question. Swallow up. What? And this is general.
Well, such a very short video. Now, she also shared pictures of her pregnancy, and she titled it Woman of the Year. Quite glamorous pictures. And some Nigerians were saying this is the ideal picture of a woman who is pregnant. This is how she should look like. We should have that picture on screen quite shortly. Warri Pikin, very dressed elegantly in a dress that covered all her body, which is quite different from what we are having in today's world in the 21st century, where we see women who are pregnant and they go for a photo shoot and they are showing us all parts of the body. But you can see there on the screen, Warri Pikin quite covered up and looking like a glamorous woman. Well, we'll go straight to our next story, and it's about Jennifer Odonwodo, the widow of Lex Nollywood actor, talking about Junior Pope, as she has stirred emotional memories of her husband by sharing a heartfelt agreement they had far back in 2020. Well, in a post on her official Instagram page, she revealed a handwritten note showing that Junior Pope had actually borrowed money from her, clearly stating the amount, the date, and time he planned to repay it. Or to formalize the arrangement, the late actor signed the document himself, and reflecting on their deep bond, she hinted with affection that her husband never actually repaid that loan before he lost his life. Well, sharing the letter, she wrote in her caption, was going through old pictures and came across this. It put a very wide smile on my face. JP and I got to sign an agreement, and all day stating dates and times monies lent would be returned. We further had to take pictures of the papers in case the paper gets lost, deliberately torn, or hidden by the borrower. Would bring forth pictorial evidence. Once you lend money to your spouse, sibling, or close family member, there's a 90% chance that money is gone. Do you lend your spouse, partner, or family member money, or do you just dash them? Let's discuss. Well, you can head to our social media page and we can talk about that as well. The question there is, Do you just lend money to your family member? Do you give your spouse a sum of money and just forget about it? Or do you actually ask them to return it? Well, on that note, we'll go straight to another story now about money. Since we're talking about money, well, social media activist, a very dark man, has made a shocking revelation alleging that a popular Nigerian comedian once approached him with an offer to launder 700 million naira. Yes, you got that right. Through his non-governmental organization. Well, VDM statements come shortly after a Nigerian man based in Germany accused him of mismanaging funds meant for his NGO. Well, in a video shared online, the outspoken critic recounted how the comedian allegedly proposed that the money be paid into his NGO account under the pretense of charity funding. According to him, the plan involved siphoning part of the funds through insiders, distributing kickbacks, and falsifying records to cover up the transactions. Well, he reveals that he was offered a 10% commission, around 70 million naira, for his cooperation. Well, however, he claimed he turned down the offer, insisting that he would rather channel his effort into legitimate business ventures such as real estate than allow his NGO to be used for illegal financial dealings. Well, that was a conversation around that, and we're talking about VDM. The man has been in the news quite recently because of that issue. Nigerians have been dragging him, saying the money we heard about, being put into your NGO, we've had nothing about it. What's wrong with this money? And now we are hearing this. Looks like VDM is trying to sweep the matter under the carpet, but trust Nigerians, questions would always come up when it comes to situations like this. Well, to our next story now, we're talking about actress Uche Ogbodo. Well, she is fired back at a fan who jokingly offered to warm her husband while she recovers from cosmetic surgery. The Nollywood star recently underwent a lipo 360 procedure and has been sharing updates about her recovery online. Well, in a recent post, she shared a heartwarming video of her husband, Bobby Maris, showering her with affection and reassuring her of his love. However, things took a turn when an Instagram user dropped a cheeky comment asking if she could step in to warm Uche's husband until the actress fully recovered. Well, Uche quickly noticed the remark and didn't hesitate to respond, making it clear she wasn't amused by the suggestion. Well, it's quite a recent thing in Nigeria. Recently, Destiny Achiko, I think we talked about that on Monday. She had to take off her BBL, which she just, I think that was, she had that on for like 3 years. But finally, we are seeing Destiny Achiko's real body. So Nigerians are saying this even fits you better than what we had the previous years. Well, next on our plate is rapper Eric. The man has shared his thoughts on polygamy, saying the practice brings nothing but pain to women and children. Well, speaking in an interview, the Warri-born rapper opened up about his childhood experience growing up in a polygamous home, and he revealed that the lifestyle shaped his decision to avoid polygamy completely. According to Eriga, polygamy may look glamorous from the outside, but deep down, and it breeds hurt, jealousy, and silent competition amongst wives and children. I'm going to quote him now. The man said, I'm trying not to be like my father. I don't like polygamy. One person always gets hurt, which is the woman, and there is never a polygamous situation where the man gets hurt. It's always the woman and the kids. Well, the man said he believes monogamy offers more peace and stability, explaining that managing multiple wives and divided emotions often leads to chaos and resentment. The rapper encouraged men to embrace simplicity by sticking to one woman, noting that real peace in a home comes from mutual love and understanding, not from having many wives. Well, it comes at a time where Net Nwoko recently come out to say that in Nigeria, in fact in the world, you need to have more than one wife because it's easier to stand on 2, 3, 4, or even 5 legs than standing on one leg. Now, Erica is coming out to say, come on, stick to one woman. It's better to stick to one woman because in most of this polygamous situation, we're always having it ending in a place of hurt, in a place of disappointment, and it's mostly for the kids and for the woman. So different folks, different strokes for different folks. Whatever appeals to you, you can take it. You can take Ned Woko's point of view. You can also take Eriga's point of view. Well, next on our plate is reality TV star Tacha. Well, the social media influencer, real name known as Natasha Akide, has revealed her interest in joining politics. She's not going to be the first though, but in an interview, she said her growing concern about Nigeria's current situation has inspired her to take a more active role in decision making. Well, the Big Brother Nigeria star explained that politics affects every citizen, stressing that a single government policy can change people's lives for better or worse. According to her, instead of constantly complaining about political issues, it is wiser to participate and contribute to positive change. And she said, I feel like if you keep complaining about something, it only makes sense to get involved and maybe make certain decisions that would make things easier for people. She also added that while she may not yet be in a position to make major decisions, she will continue using her platform to advocate for good governance and accountability. Well, recently she attempted to break a Guinness World Record for the most makeovers by a single artist in 24 hours. And on October 11th, she completed 150 makeovers within the time frame. Her record attempt is currently awaiting official confirmation from the Guinness World Records officially. So we're still waiting for that particular one. And hopefully it comes in handy at the point where lots of Nigerians are breaking records. Talking about Hilda Basi, talking about George Iniebasi Essien. Lots of Nigerians are looking to break the Guinness World Records. Well, now we'll just take a quick trip down to over the continent where we have in America. Captain America star Chris Evans has welcomed his first child. Well, congratulatory messages have been pouring in for the man and his wife, talking about Alba Baptista, on the arrival of their first child. Well, according to reports, the couple, known for keeping their marriage private, welcomed their first child, a baby girl, on October 24th, 2025. But people have not known about it till now. Well, the couple made their relationship public via an Instagram post in January 2023, 2 years ago, sharing a heartfelt video of them together. And Evans also celebrated Valentine's Day that same year with a romantic photo dump showcasing the adventures and cozy moment. And on September 9th of the same year, he and Alba tied the knot in an intimate ceremony at a luxurious estate in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Well, it's worth noting that Chris Evans rose to prominence in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Captain America. And meanwhile, the couple is yet to share an update on social media about their latest addition amidst congratulatory messages from fans and industry colleagues. So it's just about fans trying to say congratulations to you. We're yet to have an official confirmation from the man Chris Evans and his wife Alba Baptista. Well, this is where we just hit the giant pause on the show. When we come back after the break, we're going straight to viral tidbits and look at what has been trending in social media across Nigeria. You know, we always started from Nigeria before we go. So just stick around. We'll be right back. Thank you for sticking around. Well, we're still here on entertainment, and my name is still Fona Bongitina. You can call me the Big Stepper, but we'll go straight to viral tidbits where a landlord in Belgium has expressed, shock. A tenant rather in Belgium has expressed shock after her landlord allegedly asked her to vacate her apartment because he found unwashed plates in her kitchen. Well, the woman on TikTok said she had lived in the property for 9 years without issues until the landlord came to fix a fly screen and saw dirty dishes. According to her, he claimed that leaving plates unwashed could stain the walls and told her to find another place to live. Or she expressed disbelief, saying she had always kept the apartment reasonably clean, and the video has since gone viral, stirring debate about tenants and landlords as relates to rights and responsibilities, with many questioning whether such an eviction is even lawful. Well, in Nigeria, Nigerians will not relate, because a lot of Nigerians, even you watching me at home, you could have a dirty plate in your kitchen as we speak. But looks like it's quite different over there in Europe, talking about Belgium especially. Well, next on our trend for today, a woman has captured the attention of the internet after she enrolled a doll in a nursery school in Sierra Leone. Thank God it's not Nigeria. We're not crazy like that. But the doll, named Mary, was seen learning alongside real students, sparking reactions from teachers, pupils, and social media users alike. The woman, identified as Lydia Kams, is a teacher at Standard Nursery and Preparatory School, and she shared a video on TikTok showing her bringing Mary to class dressed in a full school uniform. Well, the doll sits at desk and even participates in lesson, joins the playtime activities just like any other pupil. Lydia carefully dressed Mary in pants, a school uniform, and styled her hair to make her look like a young student. And in the videos we saw online, Mary is placed on tables during lessons so all of the students can see her, and the doll even joins the other children in play areas, capturing the attention of everyone around. Teachers and students appeared fascinated by the presence of the doll, and some teachers even gathered around to take photos, while pupils interacted with it as if it were a real classmate. So it's quite very funny right there. But Lydia came out to explain that Mary is not just for fun, but also used as a learning aid to engage students and make lessons even more interactive. So that's that for that particular story. Now to our final viral tidbit for today. A man online has broken one particular table that's been standing on one leg for quite a while now. A Nigerian man has stirred heated debate on social media after advising men never to cook or order food from outside whenever their girlfriends visit. Well, in a post shared on X, formerly known as Twitter, he urged men to leave all household chores undone whenever their partners come over, insisting that women should take the initiative. According to him, not me, according to him, he said, let me repeat, if your girlfriend comes to visit you and spend days, please leave everything that involves cooking and cleaning after to her. Even if you are a fantastic chef, except she's sick, do not cook anything and do not order any meals from outside, and do not ask her to cook anything either. She should know what to do. If she cannot cook, both of you should stay hungry. End of story. Well, the post quickly went viral, just like you'd expect, sparking mixed reactions from users who found the advice either funny or outdated. You know, Nigerian women would always were holding that man by the ear, and some people just found it funny and said, oh, he's just trying to crack some jokes. So that's all we have for you on viral tidbits. We'll just finish up what we have as Pastor Femi Lazarus is in the news once again. Well, famous Nigerian cleric Femi Lazarus has been trending online after his comments about women's menstrual cycles sparked widespread reactions. Social media users have criticized the man, accusing him of being insensitive and dismissive. Well, in the viral video during a sermon, he discussed women's mood swings during their periods, suggesting that it's not menstruation, but a woman's personality causing problems. According to him, in his words, he said, you are not the first woman to see your period, so your menstruation is not the problem. I have never seen anywhere in the Bible any woman complains about menstrual pain. You are simply not a peaceful person. Well, many women felt the statement was inappropriate, arguing that it made light of a natural biological process and didn't fully acknowledge the real experiences that accompany menstruation. Well, trust Nigerian women to always come up and try to defend themselves. Well, our final story for today on entertainment now centers around Nollywood veteran actress Patience Ozokwo. You know her as Mama G. Well, she's once again captured the attention of the internet thanks to her fans' creativity and humor Well, clips and images from her classic movie moments have gone viral across X, TikTok, and even Facebook, inspiring a new waves of memes that have fans laughing and sharing non-stop. Well, Mama G joining on the phone with herself, sharing a collection of the viral memes on her Instagram page, expressing her humor and appreciation. She wrote, I just heard I'm trending on TikTok again. Una really they try you. Can we make Odogu compensation a normal thing for a lifetime of entertaining you all my people? I am happy that you are happy. Her reaction shows her playful personality and deep connection with fans, highlighting why she remains one of Nollywood's most loved and respected figures. Well, that's all we have for you in entertainment now. They say time flies when you're doing something you enjoy doing. But fortunately for us, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, the same station, talk about Spectrum Television. You can go follow us on social media on Spectrum TV, Facebook, or YouTube. We're streaming there live and direct. You can also check me out on Facebook at Mfonobo Ntina, and also on Instagram, The Polemic One. And we'll do well to connect on a better note. Well, this is where we draw the curtains on entertainment now for today. See you tomorrow. Have a very exciting day.